Go to Pretoria now, where many refugees who've been camped outside the office of the UN High Commissioner for Refugees in Brooklyn have been left stranded following a court order to remove them. The Pretoria High Court had ordered that they relocate by this past Wednesday. While some were arrested, others went to the Lindela repatriation center. Some say they don't know where to go. Our reporter Sekhotho is out there with them. Katlego, of course, looking at the update from you, how much assistance has now come to assist the refugees who've told you that they don't have a plan?
A very good evening indeed, Mpho. So we are still here in this open area in Makulnyuk in Pretoria, where the refugees who left that site they were living at in front of the UN High Commissioner Office for Refugees in Brooklyn, Pretoria, they're now settled in for the evening, Mpho. Really a sad scene behind me. Some were preparing a meal for the night. Children also getting into, mattresses on the floor and with small blankets just to sleep for the evening, because it seems like for now there's nowhere really to go. Earlier on, a short while ago, police were here. There were blue lights as well as the TMPD, the Tshwane Metro Police Department. Not too clear what they came to do, but they were having a word with the ward councillor of the area. As outlined a short while earlier, the community in this area mixed reaction from the community, some outlining their willingness to help, but others not so sure, really saying that they don't want people living here in this area, which isn't an area for habitation. But I want to speak to the two gentlemen next to me now, Mpho. They are from the NGO PEN, Participate, Envision, Navigate, and they were responsible for assisting in the transportation of the refugees from Brooklyn to this area now. Gentlemen, thank you so much for speaking to me. I'll start with you, Katlego. You were involved in the transporting of the refugees to here. Why did you want to get involved?
Thank you very much, and good evening to the viewers. We have been involved within the CBD for the past 31 years as an NGO. I'm responsible for our vulnerable community department. So the reason why I wanted to be involved is because these are human beings, and we see children here. There's a child here 1 month, doesn't have nappies, doesn't even have wipes. Now we have to now make a plan that they get the wipes, but they will be sleeping in this open environment. So it's because we care. So we want to be involved because we want to show that we need to help one another as human beings.
And logistically, Vusi, what did it take for you to transport them? How many cars were involved? And are you going to stick through this while they move from area to area?
We brought in 2 bakkies, one with a huge trailer. We brought in a 22-seater. There was another bakkie also that came through to help. We did about 4 trips each to bring people here. It's very painful, it's very sad. There's a pregnant woman here, there's children here. So yes, we are definitely prepared to sit in. Yeah.
And Katlego, in terms of going forward, we heard that a church might help, so they might need to move again. Will you be still taking part if they need to move?
Yeah, we'll definitely be here to assist because it will be sad for me to go sleep while I have a child to remember that there is a child who's sleeping at the park. Might not know if it rains, what then? Then if there is a space that is available, we'll be here with my colleague just to help out. Yes.
Is this the work you do, generally speaking, as an NGO? Is this part of your mandate?
Yes, we are running 3 shelters already. It's unfortunate that they are full, that we can accommodate. So we've been doing this, and I started this with an outreach work, and it grew into 3 shelters. So that's my daily work. People might be hopeless, but they're not homeless. That's why I'm wearing this T-shirt.
All right. And just a last message to officials, government, about the situation. And as an NGO, I mean, you're obviously, you need funding from government oftentimes. You need help. Just your message to the state.
Yeah, for me, the message that I will have is that we need to adopt. There is a beautiful model working in Cape Town where they have a park for emergencies, for a drop-in center like this. will forever have people being evicted, and we don't have shelters that are big enough to accommodate people. So my hope and my request is for them to open up these buildings that are empty, not being used. Some of them are hijacked, to give them to NGOs that are reputable, that are working with this type of work, so that they can assist. Like right now, our shelters are full, and we feel sad that we can't even help these families that are outside here.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, gentlemen. All right. There you heard it, Mpho, the gentleman from the organization called PEN, Participate, Envision, Navigate, really, working on the ground with the lawyers for human rights to assist in the moving of the refugees from spot to spot. So they moved them from Brooklyn and moved them to this open site, and obviously outlining their commitment to helping further on, but also saying to the state, look, we need the help. There are so oftentimes empty buildings, spaces, shelters in which people can be accommodated when they've been evicted, and that there needs to be a greater assistance from government in assisting the refugees here who have been left stranded.
Very well, Katlego, Sekhotho. Let's leave it there for now.